Hi viewers, welcome to our channel Teacher Director. In this video, we are going to discussing about already we discussed about polynomials. In this, we already discussed about exercise 1.1. Before going to exercise 1.2, we discussed previously in the previous classes the relation between coefficients and the zeros. Okay, now we are going to write about. In the last class, I taught a formula which is when if alpha and beta are the zeros of a quadratic polynomial, then the required quadratic polynomial is given by x square minus of alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. This can be written as x square minus sum of zeros into x plus product of zeros. ఓకే, వాళ్ళు ఇచ్చినటువంటి జీరోస్ని సమ్ చేసి ఇంటూ ఎక్స్ ప్లస్ ప్రోడక్ట్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈస్ ద రిక్వైర్డ్ క్వాడ్రాటిక్ పాలినామియల్ వెన్ ద టూ రూట్స్ ఆర్ గివెన్. ఓకే, కొన్నిసార్లు మనకేం చేస్తారంటే డైరెక్ట్గా సమ్ము ప్రోడక్ట్ వాళ్ళే ఇస్తారు, అప్పుడు డైరెక్ట్గా దీంట్లో సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేయడమే మన ఆన్సర్. ఓకేనా, నౌ వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు do a problem example. Find the quadratic equation, the sum. Find the problem is find the quadratic equation, quadratic polynomial, the sum of the zeros. Sum of zeros is -3 and product of zeros is 2. Find the quadratic equation. The sum of the zeros is -3. Product of the zeros is 2. Okay. Here we already learn about alpha plus beta is sum of zeros is given by -3. Product of zeros alpha into beta equal to 2. We already known about the formula. The formula is the required quadratic polynomial. Required quadratic polynomial is x square minus of alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. Here alpha plus beta stands for sum of zeros. Alpha into beta stands for product of zeros, which is alpha beta. We have the details of these two. Therefore, x square minus alpha plus beta is -3 into x plus alpha into beta. Product of zeros is 2. Therefore, minus into minus plus x square plus 3 into x plus 2. This is the required quadratic polynomial when the sum of zeros and the product of zeros are given. Okay. Basing on this formula, we have a Roman of exercise 2.2 Roman 2. The problems are: find the quadratic polynomial. The sum and product of zeros are given by. First one is, this is exercise 2.2 Roman number 2. First problem, Roman number 2. The heading is find the quadratic polynomial. The sum of the zeros and the product of the zeros are given by. First one is 1/4 comma -1. 1/4 comma -1. First one. Okay, here they already said that alpha plus beta. Why alpha plus beta? This is sum, this is product. Already given in the heading. What is the heading? The heading of the problem is find the quadratic polynomial. The sum of zeros and product of zeros are given. Therefore, first one is sum, alpha plus beta. Second one is product. Therefore, alpha plus beta equal to 1 by 4 and the product alpha into beta equal to minus 1. Therefore, required quadratic polynomial is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. Therefore, we have x square minus alpha plus beta is 1 by 4 into x, alpha into beta is minus 1. Therefore, the required quadratic polynomial is, after the simplification, we will get x square minus 1 into x, x by 4 minus 1. Okay, after getting LCM. Therefore, this can be 4x square minus x minus 4 by 4. This is the required quadratic polynomial. Okay, please take a look. And the second problem is root 2 comma 1 by root 3. Root 2 and 1 by root 3. Second problem is root 2 and 1 by root 3. First one is sum of the roots. Second one is product of the roots. Sum of the roots is alpha plus beta equal to root 2. Product of the roots alpha into beta equal to 1 by root 3. Therefore, you have to write the required quadratic polynomial is x square minus of alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. Therefore, x square minus alpha plus beta stands for root 2 into x. Alpha plus beta stands for 1 by root 3. On getting LCM, this will be get root 3x square minus root 2 into root 3 stands for root 6 into x plus 1 whole divided by root 3. This is the second one. Okay, and the third one is, this is the second one. Third one is the sum of the roots is 0, product of the roots is root 5. Therefore, sum of the roots alpha plus beta equals to 0, product of the roots alpha beta equals to root 5. Therefore, the required quadratic polynomial is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. Therefore, x square minus alpha plus beta here 0 into x plus alpha beta root 5. After simplification, we get 0 into something, 0 into anything, 0. This can be written as x square plus root 5. Okay, and next fourth one. Okay, and coming to the next problem. Fourth one is 1 comma 1. Fourth problem is 1 comma 1. Sum of the zeros is here, product of the zeros is here. Okay, therefore sum of the zeros, first one alpha plus beta equals to 1. Product of the zeros alpha into beta equals to also 1. This can be rearranged as of the required quadratic polynomial is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. We have to listen carefully the first 2 minutes. I explained very slowly, but when we are entering into the concept, we will get very fast. Not the fast. Without speed, you can't do mathematics. You have to calculate it fast, okay? Because there is no calculation. We have to substitute only. Okay, alpha plus beta here 1 into x plus alpha beta is 1. Therefore, x square 1 into something, 1 into any number gives that number plus 1. This is fourth question. And coming to the fifth one, minus 1 by 4 comma 4. The fifth question is minus 1 by 4 and 4. This is sum of the roots zeros. This is product of the zeros. Therefore, alpha plus beta, sum of the zeros is minus 1 by 4. Alpha into beta, product of the zeros is 4. Therefore, the required quadratic polynomial is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. యాక్చువల్లీ దీని ముందు ఫస్ట్ రోమన్ ఉంది. ఈ ఫార్ములా చెప్పాం కాబట్టి దీనికి సంబంధించిన రోమన్ అంతా ఇక్కడ చెప్తున్నా. ఓకేనా? దేర్ ఫోర్ ఎక్స్ స్క్వేర్ మైనస్ ఆల్ఫా ప్లస్ బీటా మైనస్ 1 by 4 ఇంటూ ఎక్స్ ప్లస్ ఆల్ఫా బీటా 4 x square minus into minus plus 1 into x by 4 plus 4. On LCM we will get 4x square plus x, 4 4s are 16 divided by 4. This is the required quadratic polynomial when sum of the zeros minus 1 by 4 and product of the zeros is 4. And the last one in this Roman. Last problem in this Roman, which one is sixth one? The sum of the zeros, sixth one. Sum of the zeros is 4, product of the zeros is 1. This is fifth question. Sum of the zeros is 4, product of the zeros is 1. Solution is given sum of the zeros alpha plus beta equals to 4. Product of the zeros alpha into beta equals to 1. Therefore, the required quadratic polynomial is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha into beta. Okay? X square minus alpha plus beta is 4x. 4 into x 4x plus alpha beta is 1. This is the required quadratic polynomial when sum of the zeros and product of the zeros are given. The required quadratic polynomial is same for all things. X square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Here x plus alpha plus beta stands for sum of the zeros. Alpha into beta stands for product of the zeros. Okay. With this we completed exercise 2.2 Roman number 2. Okay. In the case of sum of the zeros and product of the zeros. In the next class we will do some other problem. Please subscribe our channel Teacher Director. Thank you.